Lord Alaric is facing a financial disaster, not because of a war, but because of the peace that followed it. 2 years ago, a rival kingdom threatened his borders. To protect his people, Alaric doubled the number of guards at the castle gates. He increased the village taxes to pay for their armor and their bread. It was a necessary, temporary measure for a time of crisis. The war ended months ago. The rival king is gone. But when Alaric tried to fire the extra guards and lower the taxes, the village panicked. They have grown used to the sight of soldiers on every corner. They feel that removing even one guard makes the village a target. Alaric is trapped. He has a massive, expensive army he no longer needs, but a population that refuses to let him cut the cost. In economics, this is called the Ratchet Effect. This concept describes a process that moves easily in one direction, but is nearly impossible to reverse. Like a mechanical ratchet, once the gear clicks forward, it locks. We see this today in corporate overhead. When a company has a record-breaking year, they often hire new middle managers and move into a fancy glass office. But when sales eventually drop, they find it incredibly difficult to scale back. The new normal of high expenses is locked in, and cutting those costs often causes a total collapse in morale or operations. We also see it in government spending. Emergency programs created during a recession or a pandemic almost always become permanent fixtures. Once a group of people begins to rely on a specific benefit or service, the political cost of removing it becomes higher than the financial cost of keeping it. So what did we learn from Lord Alaric's permanent guards? The ease of expansion. It is always easier to add a new expense than it is to justify removing an old one. Expectations are sticky. Once you provide a higher level of service or safety, your customers or citizens will view any return to the baseline as a personal loss. Beware the crisis fix. Short-term solutions to long-term problems often create a new floor for your expenses that you can never fall below again. See you in the next story.